Alright, my computer phones are messing up. This is Saturday all day, and I heard the hailstorm was coming back. I'm just waking up. Um, I know better than still be on this internet, y'all. I guess um, I'm trying to back up off of it. But I'm so used to doing this. It's like a talk show, radio show. You know, you do it and you do it. And it's not so much as about getting paid for it. Because a lot of things we do, even when I was on the radio, I didn't get paid. I paid. This is just part of a company, you know. A lot of times when you invest yourself in a business or in something you have created, you have to pay for it. Although others benefit from it, you got to pay sometime for long periods of time before it brings in or before you even out. Uh, and sometimes even out is not in money. It's in the people you've helped. It depends on why you go into business. Some of you go into business to make money. Some of you go into business because it's your passion. You create your own. You become an entrepreneur. You become an inventor. Whatever it is, when you invent for honor. I go out there and I make up something and I'm happy and I put it before the people to see how it's going to do. And so there's a different mentality in people. Some people go out there and do it for money. I stayed on Facebook all this time for free. And Facebook gave it to us for free. So it was all a setup. Didn't desire money, but at times I needed money. Preaching became something different. I didn't know why I went into preaching. Like I said, I was sick. It wasn't something that I wanted to go into for an occupation. I didn't never expect to get money for it. I really didn't. But when people begin to put demands on you, you want them to pay too. Pay. If you want to put demands, I'm going to give you a product, give you a service, you're going to pay for that service. Don't think I should cater to you. That's how people think. They start wanting to fix your stuff up and force you. They even got unions out there to make you change your inventions into what they want, and they didn't even come up with any inventions, and they ain't trying to. That's how people are. And so that's the trick of the enemy. Them people become like the government. They sit up there and wait for you to do something. Then they want to control it. People that come out there and steal your invention, like my books. When my books were stolen, them fools try to publish under their name. Well, I didn't have a copyright, but it still wasn't theirs. You got to look at the personality and the character of people. And we have these same people in leadership. I mean, back in the days, they shook hands, they took a shoe off and gave it to one another, and that was their word. And it was honorable. You don't have any honorable people nowadays. Please don't take off your shoe and give it to a man. He'll come back and sue you for your other shoe if you like him. Ain't no honor today, man. There's no honor in anything we're doing today. Our word is not our vow. We can say whatever we want to say, and the hell with it. If I can get out of it, get out of it. If you can lie your way out of it, lie your way out of it. I'm waking up, y'all. I'm trying to tell you something. Early this morning. That's the way it is today. People sit around here honor over somebody else's product. And you all sitting back making them who they are. And others can look at them and say, I knew they wasn't shit from the beginning. You know, y'all do that all the time so y'all can control it. There's a whole different spirit in the world today. That's not even called a control spirit because they don't have control over it. They sit there and want to put their words in it, and then they get out of hand, they back up. I mean, at least if you're going to control it, get into it and add to it and make it good. No. You just want to sit back and tell others, you know, that's like a slave spirit in the world today. I just want you to do what I say do. It don't have to be right. It may not be productive. Just do it because I say it. I'm not even go that way. But people are like that today, and they're prospering. The niggas are up in the world today. That's what I said. And you know what the niggas are? It's not about colors. When I tell you the niggas is up in the world, it's a figure of speech. The ignorant. These people are up here and they don't know anything. They're evil. They ready to fight everything. Them the niggas. Them are the ones that are wrecking our world today. And we got them in leadership. That's why everything is going today. I sit here and last night I wasn't drunk. I don't get drunk when I drink wine. I get sleepy. And sometimes I like the taste of wine. I sat here and I fell asleep. Well, a friend of mine I had just met, he had been texting me, we had been spending time, and then yesterday was kind of like a dead day. And I felt it. And I kept texting him, telling him. But even still, when I asked him for whatever, he couldn't come, but he was always sending it through the credit card. He was telling me, order it, do this, do that, and he'll pay for it. And so last night, we were supposed to be going over a friend's house. Well, the day before that, we went over a friend's house, and he was a friend of the family. Oh, Lord. When I went there yesterday and I found out he was a friend of the family, I said, shit, because I know my family. My family broke out in what I call a sweat, baby. Them suckers started perspiring stinky, wet stuff, nasty, and I don't even know where it came from. Yeah. I still don't know what happened to my family. I'm the sweetest one in the family. And so many people say it was Obama. It was the government. All right. Then why is it that they're still doing it? Because Obama's not there. Now, I don't understand. We have yet to understand what has happened. Because from my understanding, just a little clip of it, I guess it's so old, I really don't want to go back to it. But this could have just been my family. But then, it could not have been. I don't know what happened. But I was told as I was talking to Elliot, he goes, your family said, and I figured it came from the guy that I met yesterday, who knew my cousin Edward, because he didn't like my Uncle Carl. Carl hurt his heart. They all gays. Every last one of them are gay. Okay. And then I believe a lot of these people that they're dealing with doing wife swap. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened. But he directed it toward my family. And my mom, as he told me 3 days ago, he was in the motel. My mom came to the motel because Kiara needed her baby's milk. And I was so mad at Kiara. So that's why sometimes, like I said with the Watson, that's what my mom is. You got to sometimes disconnect yourself from people. And I feel the same way about my mama like I feel about the Watson. I don't want to be around my mama. My mom is hateful. She lies. And the minute Kiara needed the milk and she came to the motel, I knew she was going to get to Elliot. That's what she does. That's what they've done. They sit there and they lie to folks. I'm sitting here and I said, these people have yet to talk to me. I have yet to understand. The only thing make them mad was Facebook. And the fact that they thought I was rich and didn't get them no money. They looked at me as a celebrity. I remember when I stayed with Mama, when I first came back from Kentucky. And the people from the radio there was giving me money. And Mama kept saying, well, they called Mama House. She was able to talk to them. So she always was charging me. And then she goes, why don't you call the people? I'm not going to call them people, Mama, just to get some money. That's my mama. Money hungry like hell. And so she came up to the motel and I was gone. When I came back, Elliot told me, she said, I'm going to go over there and get her, although she don't like me. What the hell? This man is basically throwing me hundreds a day, $400 or $500. And this bitch, you understand what I'm saying? I didn't introduce you to Mama. Elliot gave Mama a living room set. I sat there and I said, okay, my mama can use this. Pictures and everything. So you done that, Renee. Because somewhere in your heart you felt she just moved into a Section 8 house. And it's old, pretty big. 2 living rooms. She can use this. His daughter was moving back home. Her boyfriend, or whatever happened, that's not none of my business, but he wanted her to go back to college, whatever. But she got rid of a lot of stuff, nice stuff, and no holes in it. So we went by and we gave it to Mama, because kids are over there. I didn't tell her that was my mama. I never tell these people who my family members are. I just wanted to drop off the stuff and keep going. I actually was giving it to Kiara. We were fine. Everything was fine. We were gone. She'd never see Elliot again. That's what was in my mind. Because I don't introduce anybody to my family. My mama ain't going to do nothing but sit up there and lie. That's how much hatred she has. She sit up there allowing her grandkids. Girl, them kids so bad. That shit was already dirty. You already had a house full of roaches. The kids wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Them kids done did all this. No, you done all that. The house is just filthy. You know? But that was her. Them kids so bad. My kids were little church kids, sweetie. She's so used to being around negativity that everything had to been, I mean, to make her look honorable, she had to bring down the kids. Yeah, these kids are bad. Them kids were not bad. Not when I had them. I never wanted her around my kids because she's always lied to folks about whatever was around her. She was miserable. She dealt with depression. Bad depression because she stayed sick. And so I did what I've done for her because she was my mother. But my sister always warned me to stay away from her.